In the words of the poem, The Math Works. The math works. $6.15 an hour for 8 hours a day. $49.20 a day for 5 days a week. Since I can't get overtime, that means $246 a week before taxes, which shakes out to $870 a month. $600 for my apartment. $80 a month for bus fare, which leaves about $50 a week for groceries. For me and my kid. The math works. Except my kid goes to school. $4.25 for pencils, $5.60 for a notebook, $10.75 for a calculator, $29.83 for new used clothes, $23.65 for a backpack. And it's $75 before we're done. But I can do this, so I walk to work in the month of September. It's 4 miles, it takes over an hour, but it's okay because the math works. Except that my kid gets the flu. I should have gotten her that shot, but I didn't get home from work until late, and I was so tired. $95 for the doctor visit, so they could tell me that it's a virus, and there's nothing they can do. But I can't miss work, so I pay my neighbor $10 a day to check on my kid once or twice. That's our whole grocery budget. So I buy 10 cans of chicken noodle soup on sale for $1 a piece to last a week. Chicken soup, it's good for a sick girl anyway, right? And that's good, because I need the math to work. Except that they cut my hours down to 35 hours a week. That's $30 a week off my check. I swallow my panic. If I'm very careful, I can cut the grocery budget by $20 and only take the bus home from work. But it's getting colder. My coat is torn and my shoes are wearing out. There's no way to replace them, but the math doesn't care about that. It just works. In December, there's Christmas. I walk the aisles of shiny toys my kid would love. I check one price, $34.95 for a toy. An employee sees me touching it. Can I help you, ma'am? Just looking, I say, just looking. I can't buy anything because I can only work the math so hard. In January, they raised my rent, $650 a month now. I carry the notice to the office. It rattles in my shaking hands because I haven't eaten enough, because I'm exhausted. I've worked 7 hours and walked 8 miles, and it's 10 degrees outside, and I'm chilled down to my marrow. I try to be polite. I tell that lady with the nice hairdo and the brand new clothes that I can't pay an extra $50 a month. I can't pay any extra a month. She gives me a look that sees my torn coat, my worn out shoes, my shaking hands. She shrugs. There's nothing she can do. Everything's expensive these days. Now, I'm not a crazy person and I'm not taking any drugs, but I scream and yell at that woman. I know things are expensive, but I don't get paid anymore because things are expensive. And do you understand that I can't live if the math doesn't work? Math is cruel. It comes up short without any apology. I will spend my life working it. But I want better for my kid. For her, I need people to work. People to push my employer to pay me a fair wage, a living wage. people to pitch in for school supplies, people to lobby for cheaper doctor visits, people to invest in my kid while I'm at work, so she can spend her life making the world work instead of just the math.